concept of a Satanic New World Order has been a topic of speculation and debate among conspiracy theorists for decades. According to this ideology, a small group of powerful individuals and organizations are working together to create a one-world government that would control every aspect of people's lives. One of the key tools they allegedly use to achieve this goal is propaganda, and one of the most effective forms of propaganda is the narrative surrounding global warming. Proponents of this theory argue that the idea of human-caused global warming is a hoax, designed to scare people into accepting drastic measures to reduce their carbon footprint and submit to the authority of a centralized government. They claim that the scientific consensus on climate change is fabricated, and that the real agenda is to impose a totalitarian regime that would limit individual freedoms and enslave humanity. One of the main ways that this propaganda is spread, according to conspiracy theorists, is through the media and education systems. They argue that schools and universities are indoctrinating children with the idea that climate change is a pressing issue that requires immediate action, and that this is done to create a sense of urgency and fear that would make people more susceptible to manipulation. The media, on the other hand, is accused of amplifying the message and creating a sense of panic, often sensationalizing extreme weather events and blaming them on climate change. Another way the Satanic New World Order allegedly uses global warming propaganda is by promoting sustainable development and renewable energy. While these goals may seem noble and environmentally friendly, conspiracy theorists argue that they are actually applied to control people's lives and monitor their every move. For example, smart grids and smart homes are seen as a way to monitor energy consumption and control people's behavior, while electric vehicles are viewed as a means to track people's movements and limit their freedom. The Paris Agreement, adopted by nearly 200 countries in 2015, is also seen as a key component of the Satanic New World Order's plan to control the world. The agreement aims to limit global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius and pursue efforts to limit it to 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. However, conspiracy theorists argue that this agreement is actually a blueprint for a one-world government, where countries would surrender their sovereignty to a centralized authority that would dictate energy policies and economic development. Furthermore, the COVID-19 pandemic has been seen by some as an opportunity for the Satanic New World Order to accelerate their plans. The lockdowns and restrictions imposed by governments around the world have been interpreted as a test run for the kind of totalitarian regime that conspiracy theorists believe is being planned. The fact that many countries have implemented strict measures to reduce carbon emissions and transition to renewable energy during the pandemic has been seen as evidence that the New World Order is using the crisis to push its agenda. In conclusion, the idea that the Satanic New World Order is using global warming propaganda to oppress humanity is a complex and multifaceted conspiracy theory. While it may seem far-fetched and lacking in evidence, it has gained significant traction among certain groups and individuals. Whether or not one believes in the existence of a Satanic New World Order, it is clear that the narrative surrounding global warming has been highly politicized and has become a tool for social control and manipulation. As such, it is essential to approach this topic with a critical eye and to evaluate the evidence and arguments presented by all sides before forming an opinion.